What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live to talk about the upcoming Overlay DFS slate for NBA. We have a good matchup on our hands with the Lakers and the Nuggets. Last game, we saw the Lakers basically just blow out Denver. It was a crushing matchup. Like I said beforehand, I figured it would be a blowout, which it was. I think this game is going to be another blowout, which will easily be in the favor of the Lakers. So let's go over the picks. We'll start from the bottom this time. LeBron James versus Anthony Davis. So LeBron James had a better day than Anthony Davis, which I think he will again. Anthony Davis looked good, but of course LeBron James is the focal point of the offense. He runs it. He's basically a guy who can get you stats all around. I like LeBron James over Ant Davis. Another matchup we got is LeBron James over JaVale McGee. There is a negative 21 points, so that is key to watch for. But I still love LeBron James over JaVale McGee. I don't think McGee looked good last game at all. He only played about 11 minutes. Dwight Howard took on the starting role and looked a lot better in his matchup, so I'm taking LeBron James easily. Tory versus Mason Plumley. This is basically just two players who don't get a lot of minutes. They're only going to play in a blowout and then garbage time. I like Tory Craig over Mason Plumley. Marquis Morris versus Dwight Howard. So surprisingly, Dwight Howard's an underdog in this matchup at a +1. I like Dwight Howard easily over Marquis Morris. He played about 21 minutes. Dwight Howard did. He looked good on the court. He got you stats all around on the defensive end. He was needed as a big man out there. Give me Dwight Howard. Paul Millsap versus Monty Morris. Monty Morris looked good in about the 22 minutes he played. He got you stats all around. He got you the assist. He looked a lot better than Paul Millsap. I'm taking Monty Morris. KCP versus Caruso. KCP had a great game with about a 27-point fantasy game. Caruso got about a 22-point game. So I'm liking KCP a little bit more than Caruso with Rondo still in the lineup. Kuzma versus Danny Green. Kuzma got his shot down pretty well. He was 6 for 7 the other night. Danny Green looked good also, but not as good as Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma only hit fantasy value because he was shooting the ball really well, but he doesn't always do that. So I'm kind of staying away from that matchup. Now, the interesting matchup to me is Gary Harris versus Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo is the underdog in this matchup. Gary Harris looked awful last game. Rondo looked pretty good. Harris only got you 7 fantasy points while Rondo hit you 20. Give me Rondo all day long, and that's a lock for me. Michael Porter Jr. versus Grant. Grant will get the minutes, but Michael Porter Jr. went off for about 36 points last game, fantasy points-wise, and he looked good in the minutes he played. So that's a tough matchup to me, so I'm staying away. Anthony Davis versus Jamal Murray. Anthony Davis should crush Jamal Murray in this matchup, but Murray has a +7.5, so be careful with that one, so I'm staying away from that one. So these are the guys I'm looking at. KCP over Caruso, Morris over Millsap, Dwight Howard, Craig, James. But my favorite ones would be, give me 1 second so I can pull up my favorite ones. All right, so are these 5. So I like LeBron James over Anthony Davis. I like LeBron James over JaVale McGee. I like Dwight Howard over Marquis Morris. And I like Monty Morris over Paul Millsap. And then the lock of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is Rajon Rondo versus Gary Harris. There's always going to be one lock of the slate. Just like last night with Duncan Robertson over Kelly Olynyk. We made money off of that. So I'm loving this pick over Rajon Rondo over Gary Harris. So that basically wraps up the NBA slate, everybody. I hope everybody has a good and safe night. I'm going to pump this video out tonight. I know it's late, but I'll tweet it out, and then I'll tweet it out again tomorrow for my people who wake up early tomorrow. I hope everybody, again, has a safe day and cashes on this good NBA slate, everybody. Have a good one.